Shalom family. How are you doing? Hope you're all well. Hope you're doing great and that the Lord has kept you, the Lord has sustained you, and that His faithfulness, His love, and His kindness has been part and parcel of you. My name is Brenda Kanga. I'm the SWAB Spokesmodel Kenya, and I thank God for His goodness. I thank God for His great opportunity and for this great chance that is granted unto me. I don't take it for granted. I don't take it as a normality, but rather I return all the glory to Him. And my warm regards to our mom, Dr. Slater, for her love, for her zeal, and for her passion for womanhood, for serving, and for giving us, of presenting us these great platforms where we are able to share our stories globally. We are able to speak, to encourage, to uplift the soul, to share. I'm really humbled, and I thank God because it's not a normal thing. More so, I'm 24 years old, and I'm a young mother, a single mother at the same time. It has not been easy, but let me say, with Christ, everything is possible, and there is nothing that is impossible with Him. Being a victim of circumstances, being abused at a tender age, and then finding yourself being pregnant as a teenager, all that summed up to one person. You have no one to run to, no one to hold your hand, no one to give you hope, no one to encourage you, no one to show you that, you know what, irrespective of what you're going through, I always got your back. But I thank God because through all those pains and turmoils, there is no single day He has ever chased me away. There is no single day that He has ever given up on me. So I want to encourage you watching me from wherever you are, being a young mom and a single mother at the same time, that you don't have to give up. And you don't have to give up. Don't feel like the world has reached to an end. Don't feel like there is no hope. Because, my dear, it will be the wrongest perspective you'll ever have. I went to Saudi Arabia, I went to Qatar as a house help, just to make ends meet for my daughter and I. Just to make her have the finest in life. A land where we hear a lot. People die day in, day out. They are called the Kadamas. A lot happened in Saudi Arabia. But I thank God because He has been so faithful that He kept me through a 2-year contract in that land, in a foreign land. You are the only Christian and the entire family are Muslims. So He has never left nor forsaken me, even a single day of it. So I don't take it for granted. A lot has happened in between before I can be who I am today, to testify of the goodness of God. I don't take it for granted. So if you think the world has come to an end, if you think that God is not watching or is not listening, let me remind you that He's there. He's the one who encourages us in His word, that when we seek, we shall find Him, that when we knock, He shall open the door for us, and when we ask, He shall answer us. And He also tells us that in His due time, in His perfect time, He makes everything to be beautiful. So don't worry, don't be stressed. There's a lot to tell, but I know a time is coming. A time is coming for so. But this time, let me encourage you. Let me tell you that you are an epitome of beauty. You are created uniquely. You are a woman of valor. You are destined for greatness. Let nothing discriminate you. Let nothing hinder you. Let nothing stop you from achieving or from aiming high. It doesn't matter the mistake you made, but that doesn't mean that it's the end of the world for you. It's just but the beginning. God has a lot in store for us. He has a lot in store for you and for me. He has a lot in store for us. Let me say us as young mothers and single mothers at the same time. One thing I know is that I don't know how, but all I know is that God does it. I don't know how He works things around in my favor. I don't know how He tackles things out in my favor, but all I know is that God did it, and God has always been there. So feel much loved, feel appreciated, and remember, through it all, take it to God. Through it all, Christ remains to be the center. Christ remains to be the closest friend and the only friend that we know. You have a blessed day, a blessed evening, and I love you and appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Will you be the next woman to tell your story? Be blessed.